Finally, I'll create a video about SoulTradeGame. I started to write about it several months, and before I often use the hashtag SoulTrade. I created this Facebook page where I'll post this video when it's finished and where I'll post future videos. But lately I've been more active on Twitter. Maybe in case you can't read very well the title because it's the dog behind. SoulTradeGame in virtual worlds with virtual guide dog. I'm referring especially to SL Second Life virtual worlds. This is the profile picture. SoulTradeGame. This is one of my favorite pictures. Your soul is mine. SoulTrade parody. Do not coin. Later I'll explain you do not coin. By the way, I have another account on Twitter, do not coin. It's a little explained, and on Facebook another page. This is the Facebook page of do not coin. It's a tweet with these two hashtags: do not and do not coin. Do not sell your soul to the devil. Sell it to me. Sell it to InnocentCryptoKitty. So as I said, lately I've been much more active on Twitter for SoulTradeGame. Here I put some hashtags. I can't explain all, just some favorite hashtags here: open source, P2P, RPG game, role-playing game in virtual world, Second Life, SL Second Life, Afterlife, crypto parody, do not coin, Bitcoin dog, virtual guide dog, Halloween, dark art, shadow. It's just some hashtags which change sometimes a little, but in general, I will read. I have written in the detailed description of Facebook, of the page of Facebook of SoulTradeGame description, so I will read this. I wrote some time ago. So follow me, SoulTradeGame, and me, Vanus Enigma. Normally I follow back. Facebook, Google Plus. Now actually I'm more active on Google Plus because it has the advantage you can edit the posts later. So as I said, I wrote this some time ago. I just see 4th of June. Opened the new Facebook virtual guide dog, not only for blind, a second life virtual helping hand. Facebook. No idea what I'm doing. The virtual guide dog, a virtual guide dog project exists already as technology software, but I want to add an option. A real virtual person assisting as virtual helping hand in form of a virtual guide dog, especially in Second Life SL. Even if a not blind person is new in an environment, some guide is helpful: advisor, mentor, counselor, escort dog. Virtual guide dog not only for blind, Second Life virtual helping hand 3D. There's Facebook page, which is not already SoulTradeGame, but is the virtual guide dog, which is a part of SoulTradeGame. CryptoCurrency. Virtual guide dog not only for blind, Second Life virtual worlds helping and Furry public relation. Before I was using this username, now I using Vanus Enigma, especially for cats, blind people, or just tired eyes, and it's a new experience. P2P. Normally, and as our Second Life people want to experience new fantasies, live their dreams, which is not possible in real life. RL versus SL, real life versus Second Life. But how would be life if we would be blind? I wonder how many people would think of suicide. Virtual guide dog. Psychology, philosophy. Maybe I'll teach people that it would teach people that there's much more to explore, especially in virtual worlds. SL, Second Life, virtual worlds. Mesh up. Even if you would have disability like being blind, which is almost the worst. Disability. Anyway, especially the avatars in virtual worlds like SL are mostly more beautiful than the people behind them. My top 10 avatar creator sites for kids. You wonder why I put some pictures. I had the rule to always add a picture to every tweet. So I added this picture. Beauty is only temporary, but your mind lasts you a lifetime. Philosophy, wisdom, knowledge, virtual worlds, SLBC. I'm preparing 2 projects for virtual worlds like Second Life, Virtual Guide Dog and Furry SoulTradeGame with Do Not Coin. Before I was just using always just the hashtag SoulTrade, and then later I started to write this together, SoulTradeGame as hashtag. Preparing these 2 projects on the following Facebook pages. This I wrote very much too on this Facebook page, Bitcoin Dog blocked CryptoCurrency Cat. Why? These are independent projects, but I have the intention to connect them later in virtual worlds like Second Life SL. Connect these 2 projects how? The play rules of this very funny soul trade game with Do Not Coin are the following. This I just wrote today, but actually I should read that in the end, but just put this in between. The rules are not so strict, but where every soul transaction should be recorded in video and uploaded at least to YouTube. I prefer to use the word promises instead of rules, or TOS, terms of service. But if the promises are broken, the penalty will be legal trolling, especially in videos. The goal is to convince most SL avatars to sell their soul to you. Recommended form of payment, Do Not Coin. So what is one Do Not Coin? Do Not Coin is one tweet with these 2 hashtags, Do Not and Do Not Coin. And one picture, for example, this one. And I have another Twitter account, Do Not Coin. So this one is, it has Do Not and Do Not Coin. So this is worth one. You can say, okay, I pay you this, and okay, a little bit comedy to produce videos. Or by working as virtual guide dog, time banking, or any cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Catcoin, Kittycoin. What happens with the avatar who has sold its soul? Let's call that avatar X. Contract printing SoulTrade. Contract for your soul is now printing. Then X has the obligation, this avatar has the obligation to work as virtual guide dog 1 hour per week for the rest of its life. For example, SoulTrade. Anyway, I said before, the rules are not so strict, but every soul transaction should be recorded on video, uploaded at least to YouTube. I prefer to use this word promises instead of rules or terms of service, but if the promises are broken, the penalty will be some kind of legal trolling, especially in videos. In the virtual world where the avatar was born. SL Second Life Virtual World, Real Money Cyberpunk. The moment when the avatar sells its soul is immortalized in video, which will be on YouTube or other websites. And the soul owner has the copyright to produce videos of conversations with the virtual guide dog. But working as virtual guide dog, the avatar X may only talk with its owner. It may only bark at other avatars. Well, working on a project SoulTradeGame 2, it has 2 important ingredients. Virtual guide dog and Do Not Coin. Do Not Coin is a cryptocurrency parody. More info about Do Not Coin here on Twitter, Do Not Coin. Info about Virtual Guide Dog on Facebook, Virtual Guide Dog P2P. Do Not Coin is a tweet with these 2 hashtags, Do Not and Do Not Coin, and 1 picture. For example, this status, you click here. Cryptocurrency parody. And X who sold his or her soul must create 1 tweet per week, including SoulTradeGame, and 1 picture. For example, Virtual Guide Dog SL. So as I said before, the rules are not so strict, but every soul transaction should be recorded in video, uploaded at least to YouTube. I prefer to use the word promises instead of rules or TOS, terms of service, but if the promises are broken, the penalty will be legal trolling, especially in videos. This is one of my favorite pictures, Creativity is not a crime. Your soul is mine. Rhyme. SoulTradeGame. Yeah. Law is often an opinion with a gun, so I replaced law by cat. Follow back. Law by cat. Follow back. Rhyme. So this is one part of the video. Number 23. So why did I create SoulTradeGame? There are two experiences which have formed me psychologically. I'll resume them in the following two pictures. This one, the dog blocked me. Bitcoin dog blocked CryptoCurrency cat. Why? I even created a whole Facebook page with this title. Bitcoin dog blocked CryptoCurrency cat. Why? You're welcome to follow me on Facebook too. On the other hand, I had the experience which I resume with this picture. I told you, stop sniffing my ass. I described that in the video number 14, sexual harassment, acoso, belästigung, dominatrix, verbal humiliation. I translated that into Spanish and German. I commented on the video from up close. Let's Talk Bitcoin episode 143 from Women and Bitcoin, Men and Technology. They talked very much about that. When I think about the differences between men and women in relation to Bitcoin with the intention to add a little humor, I like to replace women by cats and men by dogs because the relationships are often similar complicated. Finally, I found the funny furry way to take a little revenge for the fact that Bitcoin dog blocked CryptoCurrency cat. Bitcoin comedy, Creative Commons. This video I did some days ago. I should have done this following video long ago. I translated into 4 languages: English, Espanol, Deutsch, and sarcasm. Over the years, I have become very allergic against normally only men who come in without invitation in front of my door, banging and screaming. Harassment. If you want to talk with me, write me or phone me. I promise I won't block anybody on Twitter like Bitcoin Dog did to me. Sorry if I don't say hello to you in the street, it's for that reason. They are pushing me to work as dominatrix. I'll show you this picture later. But I prefer verbal humiliation and rap. Next time they come without invitation again, I'll tell them, buy my apartment, then you can stay here forever and ever and ever. Con los años me he vuelto muy alérgica contra normalmente solo hombres que vienen sin invitación delante de mi puerta a dar golpes y a gritar acoso. Si quieres hablar conmigo, escríbeme o llámame. Prometo de no bloquear a nadie en Twitter como BitcoinDog hizo a mí. Lo siento si no te saludo por la calle, pero es por esta razón. Me están empujando para trabajar de dominatrix. Pero prefiero humillación verbal o rap. Lo peor era cuando estaba esperando uno y se retrasó y otro vino sin invitación. Deutsch. Über die Jahre bin ich sehr allergisch geworden gegen normalerweise nur Männer, die ohne Einladung vor meine Tür anfangen zu schreien und gegen die Tür zu bollern. Belästigung. Wenn Sie mit mir sprechen wollen, schreiben Sie mir oder rufen Sie mich an. Ich verspreche, niemanden zu blockieren auf Twitter, wie es BitcoinDog gemacht hat. Entschuldigung, wenn ich Sie nicht grüße auf der Straße, aber es ist wegen diesem Grund. Sie drücken mich in die Richtung, als Dominatrix zu arbeiten. Aber ich bevorzuge verbale Demütigung.
I think the answer to that is no, I can't explain it. I can give you a close approximation that is probably wrong. Let me think about this for a second. I think the answer to that is no, I can't explain it. I can give you a close approximation that is probably wrong. Let me think about this for a second.
just show you now how to use this filter in YouTube. You type in whatever you are interested, for example Bitcoin, you write here, and then okay, enter like normal, and then you go here, filter, click here, and then you can choose here. This is most important, Creative Commons. And then you can, if you want videos which are a little bit longer, or sort by upload date. These are the usual filters I use. But most important, this one. I told you the reasons before. Just want to add something to the video number 8, where I showed you how to use the filter in YouTube, Creative Commons. If you like liberty, please use Creative Commons, because we can much more easily create remix of videos. I recommend to watch the videos Everything is a Remix. Innovation, creativity, and freedom of expression is inhibited by intellectual property law. Copyright should be called copy prohibition, because for more than 99% it's a prohibition. Only for less than 1% it's a right. Freedom. Later I'll create a longer video about intellectual property and copyright law, but first I'll translate it into Spanish and English. Spanish and German, I wanted to say. You see, right now I'm editing this video with YouTube editor, and as you see here are different options Here are my own videos. Here are Creative Commons videos from all people. Here you can add your own photos and you can add music here. Here are the transitions. My favorite is this crossfade. Now, what I wanted to say especially, the more people use Creative Commons, the more you have options here, because otherwise you have to record the videos with an external program and then upload it to YouTube. And this way, if you produce videos and activate the selection Creative Commons, it's advertisement for your video too. You just make a watermark or follow me. It's advertisement. So this is YouTube editor. Please really use Creative Commons. This was my last video, Vanus Enigma number 17, about SoulTradeGame Second Life Virtual Guide Dog. And I wrote already new comments. I'll read. in English, Espanol, and Deutsch. First of all, remember that there are many people with disabilities like blind and deaf. This can happen to anybody. Ante todo, recuerda que hay muchas personas con discapacidades como ciego y sordo. Le puede pasar a cualquiera. Zuallererst denke einmal daran, dass es viele Menschen mit Behinderungen gibt wie Blinde und Gehörlose. Das kann jedem passieren. That's why I try to create videos in a way you can understand if you are blind or deaf. Virtual Guide Dog, SL Second Life Virtual. I'll show you this picture. Virtual Helping Hand, Virtual Guide Dog, not only for blind. Second Life. Por eso trato de crear videos de una manera que puedes entender si eres ciego o sordo. Virtual Guide Dog, la misma foto. Deshalb versuche ich, Videos auf eine Weise zu produzieren, die du verstehen kannst, wenn du blind oder taub bist. Dasselbe Bild, was ich vorhin gezeigt habe. And remember that virtual worlds like a Second Life are especially interesting for people with any kind of disability. Y recuerda que mundos virtuales como SL Second Life son especialmente interesantes para personas con algún tipo de discapacidad. Und bedenke, dass virtuelle Welten wie SL Second Life besonders interessant sind für Menschen, die irgendeine Art von Behinderung haben. I repeat, this can happen to anybody, but the worst might be to fall blind. It's useful to be a little prepared for such a scary case. Repito, esto puede pasarle a cualquiera, pero lo peor podría ser caer ciego. Es útil estar un poco preparado para un caso de tal miedo. Ich wiederhole, das kann jedem passieren, aber das Schlimmste könnte sein, blind zu werden. Es ist nützlich, ein wenig vorbereitet zu sein für solch einen angsterregenden Fall. And I'm going to change the profile picture of SoulTradeGame because Virtual Guide Dog is more important than Do Not Coin Crypto Parody. So actually I did this already. You remember how it was before? I just show you one moment. This is the profile picture I had before. And I show you the new one now. First I put this one and then I recut it a little. And now I'm using this one in Facebook and in Twitter. You're welcome to follow me, and normally I follow back. And later I'll translate the most of what I just said here just in English. I'm very convinced that cryptocurrency, for example Bitcoin, is the future of money. That's the main reason why I want to sell my apartment on Gran Canaria, to have money to be able to invest. Estoy muy convencida que cryptocurrency, por ejemplo Bitcoin, es el futuro del dinero. Es la razón principal por la que quiero vender mi apartamento en Gran Canaria, tener dinero para poder invertir. And you're welcome on my Facebook page CCBP, Canarias Crypto Bitcoin P2P. Y estáis bienvenidos en mi página de Facebook, Canarias Crypto Bitcoin P2P, and on my German one, Deutschland Crypto, y en mi página alemana, Deutschland Crypto Bitcoin P2P. In my video number 74, I have explained this project. En mi video número 74 he explicado ese proyecto. These two projects, CCBP and DCBP. Los dos proyectos, CCBP y DCBP. Description, so I will read this. I wrote some time ago. So follow me, SoulTradeGame, and me, Vanus Enigma. Normally I follow back. Facebook, Google Plus. Now actually I'm more active on Google Plus because it has the advantage you can edit the posts later. So as I said, I wrote this some time ago. I'll just see 4th of June. Opened the new Facebook virtual guide dog. Not only for blind, a second life virtual helping hand. Facebook. No idea what I'm doing. The virtual guide dog project exists already as technology software, but I want to add an option. #SoulTrade. I created this Facebook page where I'll post this video when it's finished and where I'll post future videos. But lately I've been more active on Twitter. Maybe in case you can't read very well the title because it's the dog behind. SoulTradeGame in virtual worlds with virtual guide dog. I'm referring especially to SL Second Life virtual worlds. This is the profile picture. SoulTradeGame. This is one of my favorite pictures. Your soul is mine. SoulTrade parody. Do not coin. Later I'll explain you do not coin. By the way, I have another account on Twitter, do not coin. It's a little explained, and on Facebook another page. This is the Facebook page of Do Not Coin. It's a tweet with these two hashtags. Do not and do not coin. Do not sell your soul to the devil. Sell it to me. Sell it to InnocentCryptoKitty. So as I said, lately I've been much more active on Twitter for SoulTradeGame. Here I put some hashtags. I can't explain all, just some favorite hashtags here. Open source, P2P, RPG game, role-playing game in virtual world, Second Life, SL Second Life, Afterlife, crypto parody, do not coin, Bitcoin dog, virtual guide dog, Halloween, dark art, shadow. That's just some hashtags which change sometimes a little, but in general, I have written in the detailed description of Facebook, of the page of Facebook of SoulTradeGame. Finally, I'll create a video about SoulTradeGame. I started to write about it several months, and before I often use the